There we are. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Team Wealth. Team Wealth is one of the teams that falls under Team Fox Nation here in South Africa. We are all about wealth. We are not about just making money, but we are about becoming wealthy and enjoying, the rest of our lives. For those of us who are already, moved on in years, for those of us that are still getting there, the session is about creating wealth for ourselves, for our families, and more importantly, for the future nations. The session as well is really about looking at this whole concept of cryptocurrency. As I always say to people when we have these sessions, there used to be a time where money, when we wanted to, share something or buy something, we used to use the home. And then we moved to a point where when we wanted to buy something, we used coins. And then we moved on to a point where when we wanted to buy something, we used paper money. And then we moved to a point where when we wanted to buy something, you would use plastic money, credit cards, or whatever plastic that you would have. And then we moved to a point where when you want to buy something, you could be able to send the money via the internet. We are now going through another revolution where when you want to buy something, you can be able to use cryptocurrency. My sense, and what I always say to people, is that especially as Africans, this is one of those revolutions that we should not be left behind, because one day we're going to walk into shops and people are going to look at us when we want to give them cents or credit cards or paper money. And they're going to say to us, don't you have Bitcoins to pay with? And gonna go, you'll be opening your eyes like, what do they mean? Don't I have Bitcoins to pay with? So getting involved in the cryptocurrency, this revolution helps you to get ahead of other people. There are many other people out there, when we speak to them about cryptocurrency, they think we are crazy. They're like, what kind of a money is this that you're talking about that has not been seen? And then I remind them as well that there used to be a time when you wanted to send information to somebody, you sent it via the telegram. Or in fact, remember we started with Moses, when they wanted to send information, they sent it with the stones. And then it moved to paper, that when you wanted to send information, people would write on the paper, with those fancy handwritings and the feather. Remember the ink and the feather, right? We came from there. And then we got to a point where when you wanted to send information, you used the paper and a pen. And then somewhere along the line, somebody said, if you want to send information, you can use the internet. And we know that most of us, when the internet came along and we were creating emails, a lot of people said, how can information go via email? Because you can't see where it is going, you can't see where it is being sent from. And yet here we are today, every time we communicate with each other, we use the internet. So when you think about cryptocurrency, it's exactly the same thing that's happened. If you continue to deny it, you will be left behind. But if you get in the process with us, by the time the rest of the world wakes up, you are a few steps ahead of them. My name is Papi Mokhema. I am a member of Team Wealth. I will not be addressing you today, but we will be addressed by our team leader, our bishop, our Muruti, our upline, Papi Mokhema, who has been involved in this cryptocurrency revolution since 2017, I think. And he's been growing, in this space, and he has seen the benefits and the values of people getting involved with cryptocurrency. So Papi will be taking us as our upline and our team leader. He will be taking us through the presentation with regards to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin Vault and Mining City. Because in our space, when we talk about cryptocurrency, we are not talking about the Bitcoin. We are talking about a different coin that is called Bitcoin Vault. For those of you that are new, it's like, when you're talking to somebody from the United States, you say to them, we use the rand in our country. And they say to you, we use the dollar in our country. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Vault, Ethereum, and a whole lot of other cryptocurrencies is actually the same thing. It's just currencies that you're using on an online platform, but they're all different currencies. I was shocked a few months ago when I looked for information about cryptocurrencies, and I found out that there's over 1,200 cryptocurrencies in the world. And yet when we talk to South Africans about cryptocurrencies, they think Ribua Kabuloi. Guys, Arbi Kabuloi. We're talking about money, and real money that is going to be used in the future. And we hope after this session, you will be excited and you will want to form part of this revolution and not be left behind. So Bishop, already ntate, already, we cannot wait to hear what you have to tell us. Already one is already?
Yes. Let's get to it. I'm ready.
Over to you, Ntate. Over to you.
Yeah, I hope everyone is ready to hand. Can everybody hear my voice? If you can just hear my voice, just do this. If you can hear me where you are, just wave. Thank you. Right, good. Everyone can hear me. Now I'm just going to hop straight into this meeting. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to be very informative, and I hope you will be able to understand and you can repeat it. You will find it on our true YouTube channel after this. So let me just go straight to our meeting. Let me just go straight there and be able to say, let's do this in this way. Right, I'm going to start sharing. Let's go back here a little bit. Right.
We can see your screen, Papi.
Okay. Right. So you can see my screen. Yeah, good. All right, let's just go up a little bit. Just want to sort some few things out. Yes, sorted. Right, welcome to Bitcoin Vault and the Revolution. And we are just going to come and explain some few things. What are cryptocurrencies? Number one, Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that we have. How did this world come about to be? In 2008, there was an economic meltdown because of the banks and the government and the way they were doing their things and manipulating our monies and not putting their books right. And so after that, few people come together. It was a group called Satoshi Nakamoto, or a person or a group, one of the two, came together and said, we need a currency that can be used by the people, that cannot be manipulated, that cannot be, the transactions cannot be erased. It should be open to everyone, anywhere in the world should be able to go and see what transactions took place, and no one should be able to erase these transactions, and we should be able to see that. And so they came up with the cryptocurrency called Bitcoin, and then after that all other currencies followed. So Bitcoins or cryptocurrencies are digital. Number two, they cannot be held in your hand, they are not physical. And then the number 3 point is that no central bank or government, this are allowed, no central bank or government can control this, no one can manipulate this. You know, with Bitcoins, what happens is that you can send your Bitcoins to anyone, anywhere in the world, and everyone will be able to have those Bitcoins at the click of a button. When you press send, those Bitcoins are able to go to where you want to send them, and the person receiving them can be able to receive them like you are receiving an SMS message or a WhatsApp message. So what is it that is behind the Bitcoin and making sure that these cryptocurrencies work? What is behind Bitcoin is called the system called the blockchain. Blockchain, as it says, it's blocks that follow one another in a chain form. So blockchain is blocks that follow one another in a chain form, and they are secure. So there's multiple computers that are making sure that these blocks are well secured, the transactions can be verified that they are true, that there is money there, that everything is sent properly. So at the end of the day, the blockchain is the backbone of the Bitcoins being available. Now, what I love about this is that this system cannot be hacked. This system cannot be hacked because there's not one computer that is busy with this system. There are many number of computers that are busy around this Bitcoin ecosystem. And now, the more the people want to use the Bitcoins and the more people demand that there should be Bitcoins and use cryptocurrencies, the value also goes up. Now, this is what I love about this Bitcoin story. It can be transferred from one person to the other through the internet. You can use your phone, you can use your laptop, as long as the other person on the other side has a Bitcoin wallet address. When that person has a Bitcoin wallet address, you are able to send Bitcoins from your wallet address to their wallet address. Remember, our money, our fiat money, our rands, our dollars, they move from one bank account to the next bank account. If I want to send you money, I must move them from my bank account to your bank account, you do vice versa. Where with Bitcoins, they don't move between bank accounts, they move between Bitcoin wallets. So I need to have your Bitcoin wallet so that I can send Bitcoins to you, and you need to have a Bitcoin wallet so that you can have Bitcoins to send to me. And so the Bitcoin wallets differ with the first 4 digits and the last 4 digits. So that's how you see. But in order for us to do that, what happens is there is a barcode. That barcode already has a Bitcoin wallet address. So rather than you putting numbers in by digit, when you scan the wallet, the barcode, then what happens is the wallet address automatically comes out. Now, there are 3 ways to send Bitcoins. Number 1, you can convert your rands to Bitcoins. That's point 1. You can buy it at an exchange. You take your money, you send your money to exchange, and then you buy some Bitcoins at an exchange that is converting your rands to Bitcoins, or whatever fiat money you are having, convert it to cryptocurrencies. Number 2, someone can send you the Bitcoins. They can move from one wallet to the next wallet. So that's how you can have Bitcoins. And the one that I love and the one that I'm in and participating, and it's making a lot of money for me, is I'm a Bitcoin miner. So you can mine the Bitcoin. When you mine the Bitcoin, you become part of the company that is mining Bitcoin, and they have a contract with them, and then they pay you every single day. I'm going to show you this. In the future, you will see, it will say in the shops, like the fellow said, you come into a shop, you will see at the door, it says Bitcoin accepted here. Like they say, Visa is accepted here. So that's what's going to happen. Now let's look at 2 scenarios. Number 1, you can buy a Bitcoin at an exchange. Let's say 1 Bitcoin costs 20,000. You take your 20,000, you go buy your Bitcoin. Now you have 1 Bitcoin. In the space of 3 years, let's say this Bitcoin grows to a value of 100,000. When you have bought that 1 Bitcoin, what's going to happen is that in the space of that 3 years, you bought the Bitcoin at 20,000. Now the Bitcoin price goes to 100,000. That means in the space of 3 years, your value of your Bitcoin will be 100,000. That means you would have made 80,000 as a profit just by buying and holding. Some people prefer this method. I prefer another different method. Now, let's come to this one. Let's say Tibello buys a Bitcoin and holds it for 20,000. She bought 1 Bitcoin and holds it for 3 years. So in 3 years' time, she will have 100,000. Then I decide to go and join a company that mines Bitcoin. And this company gives me a contract for 3 years and says to me, listen, you gave us 20,000. Here we are giving you a contract for your 20,000 that we are going to pay you every single day. After we have mined, every single day we will give you a portion of the Bitcoins we have mined. We will throw some your way, and we are going to do this for a period of 3 years. And now, in that period of 3 years, let's say they are giving me Bitcoins every single day. Then I managed to collect 4 Bitcoins. I bought a mining contract, and in the 4 years that they are giving, in the 3 years that they are giving me Bitcoins, I managed to collect 4 Bitcoins. And the price of Bitcoin rises to 100,000. That means in 3 years, I will have 400,000. I started out with 20,000. I bought a mining contract. They were mining every day. They gave me a bitcoins, and I could manage to collect 4 bitcoins. Now, in the space of 3 years, I've collected 400,000, and I've made myself 380,000 profit. You know why I like mining Bitcoin? Because if you are holding Bitcoin, life happens, things happen around you. You need to change your Bitcoins back to money so that you can use it to buy whatever. Now, if you bought your Bitcoins and you have to change them back to coins, now what happens back to rands? What happens is you have lost out because you converted your Bitcoins back to rands. Now you must buy again to go back to the Bitcoin side. But if you are mining and they are paying you, you can convert Bitcoins to rands, use some, and the company will still pay you some more. The company will still pay you some more even after you have withdrawn some money. Now let's go forward. What mines the Bitcoins? These are the machines that mine the Bitcoin. When we're talking about mining of the Bitcoin, these are the machines that mine the Bitcoin. And the nice part is that with these machines, when you are connected to a mining company, the number of your Bitcoins continue to increase and increase every single day as the company mines, they give you some Bitcoins. And also, you are provided with a business opportunity, but most importantly also, we are supporting the blockchain. Now, let's come to this. I want us to go and look at the Bitcoin legacy. Let's look at the Bitcoin legacy there. Right. Number one, Bitcoin has been the best performing asset in the last 10 years. The value of Bitcoin grew from 2009 from zero all the way up to today about 190,000 or 180,000. The value of Bitcoin has been the most performing asset in the last 10 years. So if you had bought some Bitcoin and you've been mining some Bitcoins, you have made a lot of money in the last 10 years because the value has kept on growing and growing and growing. Now, at this present moment, remember, there's only 21 million Bitcoins to be mined. From 2009 until the year 2140, every single day Bitcoins are mined, and up to the point where we have mined, we have already mined up to 18 million Bitcoins that have been mined and rewarded to miners. So you are left with 3 million Bitcoins, and these 3 million Bitcoins must be mined until the year 2140. And one downside that has happened with Bitcoin is this one. 2 million Bitcoins have been stolen. They have been stolen, and then also 2 million Bitcoins have been stored in exchanges. That it means 11% of all Bitcoins, they have been stored in exchanges. And 4 billion, they were stolen. Yes, correct there. 4 billion, they were stolen in 2019. That is one thing with Bitcoin, that when you are having the Bitcoin, there are some silly people out there who are called hackers. They hack people's accounts. They don't hack the blockchain. They hack people's accounts. And then after that, they take people's Bitcoins that have been mined or stored and everything. So this has been a challenge. That is why some people did not even want to get involved with Bitcoin, because they saw how people's monies in Bitcoin were stolen. But we do have an answer. As we are moving forward, there is something good that has come up from last year on 2019 in December. Now everyone can come into the Bitcoin space free and with a free and clear conscience. Let's look at the Bitcoin Vault legacy. What I'm going to talk to you about and show you is what we call Bitcoin Vault. Bitcoin Vault is another cryptocurrency. It was born last year. It has started being mined last year. The 16th of December, we started mining it. There's going to be 21 million coins that are going to be mined by miners. So there's going to be 21 million coins that are going to be mined by miners, and we have already mined over 6 million from December until now. And the nice part about Bitcoin Vault is this one. It's a long-term store of value. If you want to store value with your money, buy Bitcoin Vault, get involved in mining Bitcoin Vault and holding that. It is like gold. So it is a long-term electronic store of value. And one of the nice things about Bitcoin Vault that makes most of us, that is going to make the whole world to want to have a Bitcoin Vault, It's because it has an enhanced anti-theft security. So you cannot just get into my account and steal my Bitcoin vault. No, because they have made sure that they have an enhanced waiting period. If you get into my account and you want to remove some Bitcoin vaults, the system is not going to allow you to do that. It is going to make sure that those Bitcoin vaults, that transaction takes 24 hours. And if you want to speed it up, there will be a third key that you are going to need in order for you to speed the transaction up. So Bitcoin Vault has brought ease and has brought relief to most of the people to be able to say, now I can get into cryptocurrencies because I can see that there is a security for my money that I am storing. And it's a flexible peer-to-peer transaction, a system of transaction that we are having that we can pay one another with. Now, I want us to look at the roadmap of Bitcoin Vault. Bitcoin Vault started in 2019, at the last quarter of 2019. It was launched on the fourth quarter of 2019. Bitcoin Vault was launched. That's when we started mining the first Bitcoin Vault. On the 16th of December, we started mining the Genesis block, the first block that got mined. We were there, we mined it, and I still remember getting some money from that, and we mined it, and it was so nice. And we kept on mining it. And what has been happening is on the first quarter of 2020, we started having different wallets that were available to be able to store our Bitcoin vaults away from our company that we are mining with. Then they started having different number of wallets that was launched in able to do that. Now in the second quarter of the 2020, the launch of Bitcoin Vault was launching to various different exchanges. Now, because when it started, the first exchange that started having a Bitcoin Vault, it was an exchange called Coinil. That was the only exchange that you could find Bitcoin Vault in. Now there is number of them. There's about 6, 7, 8 of them that are mined, you can find Bitcoin Vault in. And the one that we are using here in South Africa is called Chain X. Now we have MXC, we have Chain X, we have Liquid Pro, we have there's another one, I forgot its name, but we have number of them that are lined up that are being able to exchange Bitcoin Vault. So this is the roadmap, and I want you to pay careful attention to the roadmap where you are. If you have been invited and you have not been involved, that means you have missed on the first quarter, you have missed on the quarter number 4 of 2019, you have missed on the first quarter, you missed on the second quarter. Now we are going to the third quarter, and I know that after this meeting you're not going to miss, because we are in the beginning stages. The value, I'm going to show you why you should not miss this thing. The value has been rising and rising and rising. Now we are going to the third quarter. In the third quarter, an additional key will be integrated, and then the DDMS integration will start to happen. The standard will happen. Now, in the fourth quarter of 2024, now the global market is going to go wild. There's some people who still not know about Bitcoin Vault. Now, in the fourth quarter of 2020, we are going to be making a lot of noise. You want to make sure that you have started well, and the price of Bitcoin Vault is just going to rise and rise and rise, and we're just going to be more millionaires, and there's going to be more money. So you came in at the right time right now. So don't lose this opportunity, don't waste this opportunity. Now let's go forward. I want us to play this video for you so that you are able to listen to it. Let's go and play it.
This is John. John would like to buy Bitcoin, but John is worried that hackers will be able to get into his wallet and steal his savings. The Bitcoin he has will never come back. It will be gone in seconds. But there is a solution. John could use a new coin, which is the first to allow payments to be cancelled within 24 hours. With Bitcoin Vault, he has a full day to log onto his wallet and stop unauthorized payments from leaving his wallet.
Every Bitcoin Vault user receives 3 keys. Each of them has different feature for processing transactions. The first key is the user's private key, which processes transactions normally in 24 hours. The second key, however, is used to cancel transactions. With this key, users can cancel transactions anytime they want before it's completed. Lastly, the third key allows users to complete transactions in 10 minutes. This is ideal for users who needs to transfer the coin fast.
Now John can sleep well at night, knowing that his digital assets are safe. If he wants to transfer some of the funds immediately, he can use a third private key to override the safety features. Therefore, Bitcoin Vault has both the immediacy of standard crypto as well as safety, which is unparalleled in the industry. Be like John. Join one of the most exciting spaces in crypto.
Yeah, Bitcoin Vault is a higher standard in security. Now let's look at the growth of Bitcoin Vault. Like I said to you, December 16th, when we started mining Bitcoin Vault, it was zero value. December 21st, when it started going on the first exchange, CoinMe, it opened at 18 rands. It was $1 at the time. When the day closed, the Bitcoin Vault jumped from $1 to $5. It was about 150 at the time. During the COVID, when we did the lockdown and everything, guess what happened? The Bitcoin started going up. It was $11. On the 10th of April, it was $48. On the 7th of May, it was $124. On the 29th of June, it was $275. On the 23rd of July, it was $423. From 18 rands to over 6,500 in a space of 7 months. That coin just grew like that. Some of the people who don't have it, you missed out on the growth. Some of us became millionaires in that process when it was growing higher and higher and higher. And now imagine right now that the Bitcoin Vault is over $423. Imagine it's still going to get to to 1,000 US dollars. It's still going to get to 4,000 US dollars. It's still going to get to 10,000 US dollars. In other words, Bitcoin Vault is still going to get to be, right now it's about 7,000. Now it's going to get about 15,000. It's going to get about 50,000. It's going to be for one Bitcoin Vault 100,000. And the question I'm asking you today is, how many are you collecting every day? How many have you stored at the present moment? How many Bitcoins are you collecting right now? And this is why we are here. We are here to say we want our money to work for us. And our company is giving you that access and say to you, come on board and mine the Bitcoin. We will give you Bitcoins every single day. Let's move forward and begin to see. December, this is what we were doing. Every 10 minutes, we had 175 Bitcoins coming out every 10 minutes. In the 1st of May, that number was reduced to 150. So as we speak currently, over 6 million Bitcoin vaults have been mined. There is only 21 million Bitcoin vaults that are ever going to be mined. The last Bitcoin vault will be mined in the year 2140. 2140, that is the last year when the last Bitcoin vault will be mined. Now we are still increasing. Look at what's happening. The supply of Bitcoin is going down. Now we are at 150 Bitcoin vaults per 10 minutes. In November, this is going to change. We will be at 125. We are going to lose more, 25 more every 10 minutes. And then next year we will be at 100 Bitcoins. And then sometime in the middle of next year we'll be at 75. So it will be going down like that. Now this is what is happening. When the supply goes down, the price is going to shoot up. The price is going to go up. The price is going to go up. And this is what I'm saying is that come and mine with us and start collecting Bitcoin vaults every single day through our company. Our company is reputable. It makes sure that, you know what, it mines the Bitcoin quite well. Now, let's look at our company. Our company is called Mining City. Mining City is the company that sells us mining packages. It is in partnership with another company called MineBest, which is the one that is mining the Bitcoin. So Mining City is the one that we connect with in terms of coming into the company to mine, buying our mining packages, mining with a company that is strong and we are growing all over the world. And this company gives you an opportunity to build wealth for you and your children. The CEO of Mining City is Greg. It was started in December 2018 as a project. Currently, it's in over 22 countries. In the first year, we made $230 million US, and we have over 300,000 members that are on board. And in its first year, Mining City paid over $108 million US to people that are helping to grow and talking to other people and distributing the mining packages. And it paid over $41 million US to every single person who bought their mining package. So at the end of the day, Mining City formed a strategic partnership with MineBest to mine the Bitcoin. This is our infrastructure. This is how it was. Before we could even come and promote this company, we sent some of our guys to go into to Kazakhstan, because this place is situated in Kazakhstan, to go and see these facilities, to go and talk to the CEO, to ask questions and make sure that we are not bringing a scam to Africa. We are not bringing something that is going to cripple our people. So at the end of the day, they went there, they did due diligence and make sure that they came back with proper results. And that's when we started on the 1st of July, 2019, we started. And this past July, we were celebrating 1 year. Now, here is us, the guys that went to go and see the mining facility. And this is what I want to say to you. None of these guys that you see on this picture are not millionaires. All of them are millionaires today because of Bitcoin Vault. Every single one of them that are in those pictures are millionaires because of Bitcoin Vault. This is our mining facility, and this is how it works. This is how it looks. I'm going to show you a video just now of how our mining facility. People can visit the mining facility. People can go there, check the mining facility out. It is open. Right now with the COVID restrictions, people cannot just fly easily, but there will become a point where everything is just open and people can fly and still visit the mining facility. So this is our new head office in Poland. Just watch that nice building. In Poland, they moved into the new offices last month. This is the new facilities in Poland. This is a new headquarters. So if you want to know the headquarters of Mining City, they are situated in Poland in a city called Warsaw. This is our brand new offices where people can go and check it out. I am going to be going there sometime soon when they open up for us to fly and be able to go there. Let's play this video so that you are able to see this wonderful place where our head offices are. Let's take a tour. Let's take a tour. Let's take a tour. This is where we are. This is our head offices. Beautiful. I'm telling you. Now that's the place where our head offices are. And now I'm going to take you over to go and see our mining facilities. But before I help make you see our mining facilities, this is our ecosystem. At the top is you. You are the client. You take your money to Mining City, as you have seen the head offices. They have mining packages. You are going to choose one of the mining packages. Once you give your money over to Mining City, Mining City takes money over to MineBest. MineBest begins to run the mining facility. They use your money to buy computing power, computing servers to make sure that every single day they compete with other companies that are mining Bitcoin out there. And then guess what happens? Every single day at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. every single day, you receive your rewards from the mining package that you bought. So every day you are receiving at 9 o'clock your mining rewards that are coming in, and you are able to transact and make withdrawals from the money as soon as it hits your wallet in your phone. You are able to have access to it and withdraw it whenever you want. And also, we have an opportunity when we bring new people on board and help them to come on board, then we get paid part of the money that was supposed to go to marketing. They are getting paid to you as an individual because you just did network marketing. You help someone to come in and you get paid. So you get paid from two ways. You get paid from your mining package that you bought, and number two, you get paid when you help other people to come on board. So even if you don't need people that you help to come on board, every day at 9 o'clock, you are going to get paid because you bought a mining package with the company. You have a contract with the company, and the company will pay you. Now, let's look at the mining facilities of Mining City. This is a physical company. This is real. This is a 3D picture. They are showing us how they want everything to look like at the end. So they have made this 3D picture to be able to say, this is how we are going to structure our facility and make sure that it builds and grows in this fashion. So this is how it will look like when it's complete. And now after this, I'm going to take you into the mining facility itself so that you are able to see where is it that we are starting to until we get to the point where we are going to build this thing.
MineBest City, a world-class development project by MineBest, a leader in blockchain technology development.
These are the machines we are paying money for, making us millions. Woo! This is our first mining facility.
The heart of the MineBest mining farm. The very farm where we mine cryptocurrencies for you. 600 miners work in this exemplary container. Listen to the overwhelming hum of power running through the Avalon and S9 miners on a daily basis.
On a daily basis. This place is protected, it's safe, it's safe.
Open the door to see the endless opportunities of this mining farm in Ekibastos.
That's in Kazakhstan.
These smart mining containers surrounding you occupy 2,100 square meters of land. Feel the power accumulated within this facility. This particular farm has 17 megawatts of electric power. Look left. There's a 6 kilovolt transformer with 2.5 megawatts of capacity. Take a closer look at the hundreds of mining machines running at peak efficiency. The containers were designed to optimize cooling and usage costs. Each of them has a capacity of 0.85 megawatts. Discover the life-changing opportunity of Bitcoin mining.
Now that's power. That's power, bro. Now, to be part of our company, you have to choose between these mining plans. To be part of our company, you've got to choose between these 6 mining plans. The first one is the primary one, the standard, the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. I want you to pay careful attention to how each is different. The primary peg has a 3 terahash. It says hash rate there. Hash rate is 3 THS. So the 3 terahash per second, that's what you are buying when you buy a primary. You are buying a pack that has 3 terahash per second attached to it. When you buy a standard, you are buying a pack that has 6 terahash per second attached to it. And then when you buy a bronze, you are buying a pack that has 12 terahash attached to it per second. When you buy the silver, it's 24 terahash per second. For the gold is 42 terahash per second. Platinum is 138 terahash per second. All these packages are different in price. The higher package you buy, the platinum, the more you get paid because you have bought into the highest terahash in the company. So for 6,000 rand, you can get the primary one, the 3 terahash. It will only cost you 6,000. The standard one will only cost you around 12,000. You can get it for around 12,000, the 6 terahash. The bronze is about 24,000. Most people start with the bronze, 24,000. And then that is in the middle, that's the middle part. And then silver, that is about 48,000. So you can start with that. The gold is 80,000. When you have the gold is the standard, bronze, and silver. Those 3 combined together is called gold. In other words, you can buy a standard and buy a bronze. Once you buy a silver, it's called gold. Or you can buy a silver and buy bronze. When you add a standard, it will be called gold. So standard, bronze, and silver are called gold. And then the highest one is platinum. So the platinum you can also get as you move forward. So let me show you how these pay. Every single day, the company mines, Minebest mines. Through Mining City, you get paid from the terahash of your package. Let me show you how they pay. Let's look at the primary and the standard. What's the difference? Look at the primary, how it comes. That's the 6,001. Look at the standard pack, how it comes. That's the 6 terahash one. That's the 12,001. So when you got the pay with the 12,000 rands one, that one will be fine. I was with another lady today who bought the standard pack. She's only 2 months. She has only mined for 2 months. When we looked into her account, how much she has collected up to so far, it was about 7,950 that she has collected in 2 months. So that means before 4 months is finished, her 12,000 will be back in her hands. And all of them have a 1,100 days contract. That means you are contracted to the company to be paid every day for 3.5 years. Every day for 3.5 years, you get paid. The money just keeps coming in. The money just keeps coming in. This is the difference between the primary and the standard. Let's look at the difference between the bronze and the silver. The bronze and the silver it will be up to about 24,000, and the bronze is about 24,000. Silver is around 48. Now look at the difference. The silver is really packing a punch, taking out those bitcoins out, 12 terahash and 24 terahash. Now, let me show you the silver, the bronze, and the standard combined together. Those ones, when they are working together, they are called gold. They are working like this. They are called gold. They are working like this. So it will be collecting 42 terahash with the gold. Now let me show you the platinum. The platinum, it looks like this when it's coming out. It's really pouring money out there. You are collecting as much as you can from the company, making sure that every single day you get paid. Every single day you get paid from the company. And that's what we love. We love to make sure that every single day you get paid. This is what I love. I love this thing. Just listen to this statement about the company. If you think it's a scam, I still get paid. If you think it's too good to be true, I still get paid. If you join me in the company, we both get paid. If you don't join me, I still get paid. So the reason we want you to be in is so that we both can get paid. We did not come here to scam nobody, because every day we get paid. Now I'm going to take you to, I'm going to stop sharing just now and get a breather and just take you to a wallet. I want to show you one of these wallets. I spent some money buying this wallet, and then after that I'm going to show you. Maybe before we go there, Tibelo would like to say some few things.
Bishop, we are sitting at about 15 minutes to go on that.
We are sitting at about 15 minutes to go. Right, let's now go to the nitty-gritty. Let's find out, you are in this thing, you bought your mining pack. What is it that you are going to be able to get from this? Let's go here. I want to share with you one of the packages that I have managed to buy for myself. Let me start and show you the top pack. I like starting from the top. You know, you must get the top pack. Don't start small. Get the top pack. Let me show you how the top pack looks like. You must just go out there, and you are not going to waste money. With this business, you are not going to waste money. You will be right in the good of things with this business. So every one of us, when we come into this business, it's like this. You will log in. After you've logged in, what is going to happen is you are going to have a username that you are going to go to. This is my username that I am going to go to. Then I will have my secret password. This is the secret password of this account. And then after I put in my password, and then I will sign in into the account. Now I want to say this to you. This account is 1 month old and 10 days. This account is 1 month old and 10 days. I spent 240,000 to buy this account. 240,000 is a platinum pack. I bought it and I said, let me see what's going on. Somebody will say, you are risking with a lot of money. I said, yeah, no, this lot of money will bring in another lot of money because I want to be paid big. So let's look at this account and go into it. It started paying, let's go and see. It started paying right here. I've already have 7 pages. I've not made any withdrawals. It started paying on the 18th, and then it's 1 month and 10 days or 12 days, somewhere there. Yeah. So it started paying there, and then let me show you this. On the 24th, it paid me 9 o'clock. I got paid 1, 2, 3. That's at 9. That's on the 24th. And then the 25th, I got paid 1, 2, 3 from the platinum pack. The 26th, I got paid also. The 27th, 1, 2, 3. 28th, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go to the 29th. 29th, I got paid 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The total that I have managed to collect in the space of 1 month and 11 days. Let's put it at 11 days. 1 month and 11 days. With this pack, I spent 240,000 to buy this pack. Let's see in this 1 month and 11 days, how much has it given back to me? I've collected 4,967 US dollars, 0.80. Up to today, up to right now, doing nothing, I have managed to collect back 83,388. I've got 83,000 in this account. This 83,000 came in with me doing nothing. I just bought it, left it there, partnered with MineBest and Mining City. Every day they are mining, they are paying me. Every day they are mining, they are paying me. Tonight, 9 o'clock, I'm collecting again. I'm collecting again. I'm collecting again. In a space of 4 months, my 250,000 will be sitting in my hand. And the contract to pay me for another 3 years will still be on. So by the time this contract ends of this one, this platinum pack, when this contract ends, I am looking at about 3.5 million to 4 million just from this pack. Because I know by the time it hits 12 months, I will be over 1 million only on this pack. So at the end of the day, I did not waste money. My 250,000 is working for me. It will be back in my hands. I can withdraw it, and this will continue to pay me. And this is what we are here to say to you. Come and be part of this company. Come and join this company. Come and be with us. And at the end of the day, you will be earning a lot of money yourself. Let me look at the smaller package. Just again, let me just go there quickly. This is another one of my others. You can have as many packages as you want. So 9 o'clock, I don't get paid once. I get paid, I don't know, more over 20 times. This is one of them that pays me. This is one of them that pays me. I'm going to show you how much this one made. Let's look at it. This is what we are calling mining. You will be going into your own back office. You see, you will have your username here. Here you will have the time. Every single day, 9 o'clock, we get paid. Between 9 and 12, everyone that has helped somebody to come in, you get paid. This one, it started as a standard. Now that standard was able to have enough money. I bought a bronze. And now the standard and the bronze are working together, now accumulating more money. This one, when I bought it in January, it was still 8,500. Now it's 12,000. Let's look at how much it has brought in. This is what it has brought in. While other people are still busy, lockdown, corona, and everything, we are making money every single day. You see, on the 26th, it paid. On the 26th, it paid. Let me take you to the first day and come back to this one. Just the first day to show you. You see, this is the first day. The second, the 8th of the second, the 9th of the second, the 10th of the second. It paid, it paid, it paid. Now it's still paying till today. But today it's no longer alone. There's 2 of them now. There's this one and this one. There's this one and this one. Every day, there's this one and this one. And the total I have in there, I have 1,136.21 in there. Remember, I bought this for 8,500. On the 15th of June, it had 27,000. I used 24,000 to buy a bronze pack. Now the bronze pack and the standard pack are working together. And today, up to today, from the time they started working together, I'm having 1,136.21. That is 19,000 rand that I'm having here, and it's still going forward. And the value of the Bitcoin vault is still rising. And my question to you is this: what are you waiting for? Come on board. Don't wait any longer. Go back to the person that has helped you come in and say, you know what? I think I wasted too much time. I thought I was going to start with 6,000. No, I'm going for 24. I'm going for 48. I'm going for 250. You are just going, you know, because this thing is going to increase and increase and increase. Woo! I'm on fire. Woo!
You are on fire. Bishop, you're on fire today. Thank you very, very much for that presentation, Bishop. And For those of us that continue to look at your presentations, we see that they get better every time, and you bring in other aspects that we hadn't seen before. But thank you for that. And I think for those of you that are new in the session, Bishop is right. These are companies that are in existence, they are legitimate. Once you are in the system, you also get used to getting information from the CEOs and the leadership teams of these organizations. What I love about them is that should there be a scam somewhere that somebody is trying, they are the first ones to pick it up, and they are the first ones to inform us to say, you know, we are aware of this kind of a scam that is out there where the names of our companies are being used. So be aware of them. I loved your slide, you know, where you were saying, if you are still questioning, I get paid. If you are still thinking, I get paid. If you still have an issue, I get paid. However, what we want to see is more of us as Africans getting paid together. Asia has been in this space and they are taking over the space. Canada has come into this space and they're taking over this space. Australia has come into this space and is taking over. In Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Zambia, Zimbabwe, they are running those people and they're getting into the space. Because remember, they also do businesses with companies in Asia, Australia, Canada, and the US, whose companies are starting to say to them, pay us in Bitcoins, or we want to pay you in Bitcoins, because they see what is happening with the fiat currencies right now and the issues that they're having. Bishop, there were a couple of questions that were put in the chat box. I don't know if you have seen them, but also whilst Bishop is looking at them, we'd like to invite you that if you have any questions, you are welcome to unmute yourself and ask the question. And then between either myself or the Bishop will be able to respond to the question. So maybe let's look at the first one that says, who and how does the cap on the number of Bitcoins get set? The 21 million, who set it up and how does it get set?
Right now, the program, that is how it's set. That's how the programmers programmed it to be able to say there will only be 21 million. It will only be mined in this way. The programmers, they set it in that way. And in terms of the cap, in terms of how big, like the Bitcoin Vault cap and everything, it's still going to be revealed as they do the what is that, the global networking and all of that. They still saying Bitcoin Vault, it's still growing, it's still our baby. You know, we still want to make sure that most people make a lot of money, and then like at the end of the fourth quarter of 2020, everything will be revealed there. So my brother, according to the blockchain program that has been set, they have set it up in that way. Then the other question, it says,
all currencies respond to demand and supply. The higher the demand, the higher the price. What is the difference with Bitcoin Vault, or rather cryptocurrencies? I think in a way you might have addressed it, especially where you were highlighting, you know, the fact that there are more Bitcoin vaults that have been mined. So the, you know, the supply is getting lower, and because of that, there is more demand of people coming into Bitcoin Vault. Again, that doesn't.
Issue too.
Yes. But also that doesn't mean that there's only going to be Bitcoin Vault that will be started. Remember, as Papi said, Bitcoin Vault was created last year. By the end of this year, there could be another cryptocurrency that's going to be created. So again, when you go back to the 21 million, do you see what's happening? They said Bitcoins, 21 million. Bitcoin Vault, 21 million. Bitcoin, you know, whatever else that will be coming, 21 million. So this 21 million doesn't necessarily mean that when it comes to a particular time, it will stop. So there will be another 21 million of another cryptocurrency that would be created. Thanks, Makano, that we were able to respond.
And then also, develop, type there on the comment section or on the side where you are answering, Makano. Go to www.bitcoinvault.global. www.bitcoinvault.global. When you go there, you will see it's a it's a website that deals straight with Bitcoin Vault, and then you can do that. And also you can go at explorer.bitcoinvault.global, explorer.bitcoinvault.global. That one also, it will answer everything that Makano is asking, and I'm sure we answered you most, maybe partially, but it will answer you fully so that you are able to be satisfied with it and everything. So far, everything has been good. Guys, we are making money. I don't want to lie to you, we're making money. I have another friend of mine who said, Papi, you know this Bitcoin thing, I'm still going to make a research. You were saying that round about December. He said, I'm still going to make a research. And guess what? I have made 2 million, over 2 million in the past time that he's still researching. I'm now a millionaire. And then at the end of the day, I'm still moving forward. He's still doing research, you know, and later on we will compare pockets, you know, and I will say to him, yeah, let's see your research. Let me show you. Maybe I can sponsor you a little bit with something there, you know.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
And I'm saying to guys, let's do that.
Yolando, you raised your hand. Please unmute yourself and ask the question or make the comment.
Yolando.
Yes, guys. How are you, everyone?
Fine, and you?
Okay, thank you. I'm connecting you directly from Mozambique.
Wow, yeah, Yolando.
Yeah, the presentation was marvelous, and then the presenter was well prepared, and then he was very, very convincing. You know, the board language speak everything.
Yes, sir.
And then success kills all discussions. Bishop, he showed us everything we saw, and then I'm very excited about this news. This is my first time I'm joining you on this presentation, and then I can see that this is for real. We need to combine our efforts and then spread this news.
Yes.
Without wasting time, because this business is for real.
Yes.
And then thank you so much. I lost when Bitcoin came to the market around 2009 and 2010, but this time I won't lose this opportunity.
Yes, for sure.
I'll throw all my effort. I'm bringing people from Mozambique and Angola. Even now, there is a lady from Angola. She bought a standard package, the one of $300. And then my question is just to make any clarity regarding the package. The presenter said when you buy the standard pack and then the other one of $600, and when you combine the package to get a bigger package, may you please help me on that?
Like what I say is that, let's say Yolando, you bought standard pack, all right? Now, your standard pack keeps on mining for you and giving you Bitcoins every single day. Now, later on, you see that maybe you have some little bit of funds. You can add up to the funds that you have bought, that you have inside of the company, and then you can buy a bronze pack. Or if the money is enough to buy the bronze pack, you can buy on yourself a bronze pack. And then now you have a standard and a bronze. That's what I did with the other one. It started mining by itself in February. And as it was mining every single day, the amount got so big that I had enough to buy the bronze. Now, when you buy the bronze, you are adding on top of your packages. Now I have number 1 and number 2, they are mining. The standard and the bronze are mining together. Later on, I'm going to be looking at the very same amount. Then if I see that it is enough to buy me a silver, then I can buy me a silver. But there is another way of making sure that you can have more coins more sooner. That's when you do network marketing. Once you start bringing people on board, the company pays you commission in Bitcoins, so that the more commissions you get, the sooner you are able to buy plans. That is how I bought most of my plans. I bought most of my plans by making sure that I'm networking. As I was networking and bringing more people on board, the company was paying me in Bitcoins. And I used those Bitcoins to buy myself other packages. So you are adding on top of your packages. So your original package will continue to mine, and then you will bring another one on board, and it continues to mine. Remember, Yolando, the most important thing is the terahash. You are buying terahash when you are buying a package. So the bigger the terahash that you have in the company, the more you get paid.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm covered. Noted, my leader.
Wonderful. Yolanda, welcome. Obrigado. We look forward to seeing more of, you know, people from Angola and Mozambique, you know, coming through you. By the way, Yolanda, what we're also able to do, unfortunately, we don't know Portuguese, right? However, if you wanted to have a separate session only with your prospects or new members in your country, we can be able, you know, to schedule that. We've done that in other countries, and that has worked well because people are then able to ask about their specific country challenges. Sometimes it's about exchanges where they have challenges, and then we're able to respond and address them. Thank you so much.
Oh,
guys.
Okay, I understood that.
Yeah.
I have talked to Papi and I told him that he should share with me the PDF that he's using because I'm going to translate it.
Okay.
Already I'm having some presentation because I'm a presenter as well in other networks. No? So it's a matter of selecting the right people to bring them to Mining City.
Absolutely.
And I'm having meetings with them and then explaining this new concept of Mining City and the Bitcoin Vault. I think once he sends me the PDF, I will translate it, and then one day I will invite you to join my presentation. Thank you.
We look forward to it. We look
Consider it done. We'll do so.
So guys, if you are here, right, and you are South African, and you are thinking, we are still playing, ne? We are not playing. There is somebody from Mozambique who is also bringing people from Angola. We know that we have people from Lesotho. We know that we have people from Zimbabwe that are also joining us. The other day, Papi and I were signing up somebody from Australia. So
Yes,
Australia now. Yeah. We are guys. We are going global. So if you have your contacts and you have your connections, wherever they are in the world, bring them. Don't be scared and say, I'm only looking at South Africans. Some of you have got family and friends and people you went to school with, people that you're working with that are in other parts of the world. Bring them. Bring them. They will help you to be able to get your commissions and to be able to make money. Is there anybody else that has a question or a comment that they would like to make? As I always say, I'm wary that I don't want us to go on because then the dinner is getting cold. And for those of you that are married, we know we don't want an upset wife because the dinner is cold. Is there anybody else that has, you know, questions or comments that they would like us to address before we conclude the session? If you have a question or a comment, just unmute yourself and then we will take it from there.
Right. As we are about to close, I just want to say, guys, let's take this opportunity serious. You get paid very well. In all of my presentations, I have not yet came and addressed the networking side per se. And I would love to really next time address the networking side. Guys, there's a lot of money in this business. When you do your first 5 people, you get paid 5% of what they bring in. The second group of people, that's team B. Can I go? Can you give me 5 minutes? I'm requesting 5 minutes.
I will give you 5 minutes. I hope everybody agrees to giving you 5 minutes.
Okay, now let me share this for 5 minutes, please. Just 5 minutes. So I won't take too much of your time. I just want to do this for 5 minutes and show you the possibilities that we're having when we network. Pay attention to this. This is you. When you come into the company, the first 5 people that you are bringing on board in the company, they form your team A. And when these people buy their packages, let me make for an example with this one, we just use the number, the $500. Let me just make, let's say this, when they are coming in, they're paying 8,000 rand. I'm just going to use 8,000 rand. Now, if every one of these people buy a package that is worth 8,000 rand, you, the person that has brought them in, you will be paid 5%. 5% comes to you, 5% comes to you, 5% comes to you, 5% comes to you. If they bought for 8,000 rands, that means 400 rands come to you. Those are your first 5 people. That is your team A. So now if you are bringing people that are buying standard pack, you will be paid 5% of the $600 that they are paying there. That is the first 5 people, because our team works in 2 teams. Let's say the second one. When you go to number 6, number 7, number 8, you are doing team B. And when your team B comes on board, you get paid 10%. Like me right now where I'm sitting. If I manage to sign up a person who's going to buy platinum and they are paying 240,000, my commission there, it's 24,000. That's my commission. It's 10%, this team B. So when you bring in your team B, you get paid 10%. 10% comes to you. 10%. 10%. So when you talk to people, it's worth talking to people because it will pay you. Now, also, when they are bringing in other guys, I mean, this goes on and on and on. I don't want it. Then you get paid 5% of their people that they are bringing in. When they are bringing in people, 5%, 5%, 5%, and then it so goes forward, so goes forward. I remember when I started, it was just me. Then I went and I spoke to my wife. Oh, guess what? The company paid me for speaking to my wife. When she came on board, I got paid commission. And when I bought for my daughter, I got paid commission also. And when my sister, who's there, that's one of my commission, I received the commission. And so what I want to say to you is, next time I will address this to show you how I went about accumulating more money sooner. When you do the network, you achieve fast results. The company pays you commissions and your commission come in. Don't just sit and be able to say, I'm just going to wait on the mining. No. Listen, I don't talk about anything. I talk about Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin come in, mine, and every single day I get paid. I don't only get paid from my packages at 9 o'clock. I also get paid from the network that I've created, people that I have brought in. Today, I was busy doing presentations from the morning. I don't know how many people came in this office. Yeah. Every one of them, they came in, I was doing presentation. Spend some of your money, do networking, do advertising. If you have a local radio station, go and pay some money there and talk to people. You know, some people are saying, we are hearing this probably say, what, and I say, this is it, come. And they come. And so, you know, we brand our cars, we brand ourselves, we buy t-shirts, we buy caps, we do everything that we can to tell people that this thing works. And when people are curious and ask questions, you tell them, I am making money. Don't lie to them. You tell them, because you are making money. You tell them, I'm making money through this. It is helping me to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, and it's so good. And I'm saying to you, don't just wait for money from your own mining to come in. Go out there and do the networking, and it will pay you big time. Guys, I love you. Don't let dinner get cold.
Before you go, dinner is already cold anyway. Before you go, there's a quick question. What happens to my package after 1,100 days?
What happens to your package after 1,100 days? Your package stops paying you. It ceases. Done. But by that time, you know what would have happened? You would have bought so many packages, because we always encourage reinvest. So you will buy another package, another package, another. By the end of this year, you will have so many packages that by the time that one, the first one, its timing is out, gets finished, you will still have other ones that are still paying you. So we always encourage people, reinvest, buy other packages, and then that's when what happens is that you never get worried about that one package. It's time running out because you already have bought a lot.
Yeah. Papi, thank you so much for today's session. You really, really motivated us, and I hope everybody that's here is inspired. If you are here for the first time and you have been invited by somebody to come to listen to this session, we encourage you either tonight or tomorrow to send them a message and say to them, let us talk. In as much as we encourage people to start, with a higher package, start with what you are able to afford. But as Papi said, after a while, give it 2-3 months, you will be able to go back and say to them, hey, I invested so much, and this is so much profit or earnings that I have made out of this process. We have had people that have come to join us, and they have said, you know what, this money or these rewards that I'm getting have been so helpful. The other day we had somebody that, came and joined, and when they went back to work after the pandemic, they unfortunately lost their jobs, and they came back and they said to us, thank you so much for introducing me to this opportunity, because at least with this opportunity, I have enough money to be able to buy groceries for the family. So when you're coming into this space and creating passive income, it's not only about looking at it from an active point of view, but it's also saying there may be other rainy days that come along, but I will be able to have something that I can be able, to use to help my family. But also, as we say, and that's why we are team wealth, because wealth is not about today, it's not about next month, it's not about December. Wealth is a lifetime issue. Wealth is a generational issue. Leave your generations that will be coming in the future in a better space. Let your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren be able to one day sit and say, we are so grateful that we had that ancestor who saw the opportunity to create wealth for us. Everybody, thank you very much for joining us today. For those of you that may want the recording, I think by end of business tomorrow, it will then be available. We will put it onto the group so that you can be able to review it for yourself or be able to share it with other people. We do have these sessions every Tuesday and every Thursday at the same time, 6:30 to 7:30. Every Tuesday and Thursday. You are welcome to invite other people. We love seeing husbands and wives and mothers and sons and daughters watching these sessions together. We really, really love seeing that, because we know that when a family stands together to create wealth, the bonds of the family get stronger. Thank you so much, everybody, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Bishop.
Provichu. Guys, let me see your faces. Let me see your faces. I haven't seen faces. I want to see some faces before you go. Let's do as we normally do before we go. I want to see some people's faces. Yes. Who are we seeing? Snobile, good. Namate, thank you. We see you there and there. That day, thank you so much, sir. Yeah, Juliana, wonderful. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Yes, let's go out there. Let's help everyone to have money. Ow, Tulani. Thank you, sir. Hey, Jada. I love the haircut. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, thank you so much. Yolanda, my man. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. They say bon dia, isn't it? Obrigado. Yes. Yeah, wonderful. Nice to see every one of you. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Make money tomorrow. Go out there, we make money.
Sharp.
Each other.
Okay, kita phone nela ne.
Sharp.